Hey guys, John, Engineernerd here, and today I'm bringing you something kind of fresh off the truck, which I don't always do, but today I'm going to look at the, stop. Hey guys, John, aka Engineernerd, coming at you today. I'm going to bring you a little bit of a review. Um, I haven't decided yet whether I want to do video reviews, written reviews, so I'm still trying to figure that out as I go along, but still want to give you guys content, so I'm going to throw this out there and just see what happens. Today I'm going to bring you something kind of new. Today I'm looking at the Knightfall um, DC Collectibles, DC Essentials Batman, which is the one from the 90s comic book series, which is the one where Bane breaks Batman's back. And if you're familiar with the AFB podcast, you can check it out at actionfigureblues.com. You might know my views on Bane and this whole series in general. But that being said, um, you know, I do like a good blue and gray Batman, so here you go. I'm going to stand him up so you can see him at first. If I can get him to stand. I moved his foot while I was playing with him here. And that actually is something I'm going to talk about in a little bit, but he does stand on his own. So, yep, this is a plain blue, gray Batman. You know, the old symbol has the yellow on it. You got the yellow capsule belt, so, you know, that's something to note. Now, right off the bat, I ordered these because I really wanted a blue and gray Batman to put with all my other action figures. But if you've never bought a DC Essentials like I hadn't realized what quite scale they are. And this is a 112 Punisher, obviously. And as you can see, Batman kind of will tower over him. And it's just a little bit different styling and everything else. So, you know, be warned, these are not quite 6-inch figures. I would call them more the 7-inch range. But, you know, just buyer beware depending on how you want to display them and what you want to display them with. That being said, you know, we do have a lot of he has this blue cape. So you've got the long ears, which are kind of that 90s function. Starting at the top, you got a head that can go up and all the way down. So this has got like an SH Figuart style, I think, dumbbell in the head. He does have a ball joint in there, but at some of the extreme poses, the mobility is kind of limited as to what you can do with it. You can't really get a good head tilt out of it. This rubber piece will impede, you know, obviously a little bit of the motion, but not too much because you get this, you've got a bicep cut right there. So, you know, you can get some decent range of motion out of those arms. And then the ab crunch is really super tight. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it is snug. So I haven't been using that a lot. And I don't know if it's because of the belt, but the waist rotates, but it is very minimal. So he does have ever so slightly, the blue shorts are painted onto the tops of the legs, but you have a thigh cut as well. So you can get that going. And then there's one mid calf cut, and it's right at the boot. So you can kind of see that boot spinning around there. And then you got the ankles, and the ankles are weird because they're those ankles, you got to get them in the right spot, move them, and they can go in a couple of different directions, so they're kind of fiddly, which, you know, for me, I don't know if that's so good, but depending on what you want to do with them, you know, obviously I can get him to stand up in a couple of different poses. Got the bat prongs, just a little bit of line work on there, not much. I mean, this is pretty much your standard unarmored Batman. We do have some detailing. He does not have foot peg holes, so if you thought maybe, oh, I'll put him on a foot peg or something else like that, you might not be able to, unless you want to drill the hole for yourself. So, taking a look at that, a couple of downsides. Like I said, the ankle joints are kind of fiddly because you almost have to find that spot and then, you know, put it where you want it, and then it's like kind of like an SH Figuarts, but it's not done quite as well. You could probably get some ankle rocking out of it as well, but you know, it's fiddly. It's not intuitive how to move those. The other downside that I really disliked with this figure, he looks great. Don't get me wrong. You know, if I put that Batman on my shelf, I'm happy. It's a blue and gray Batman. It's my Batman from when I was reading a lot more comics and stuff. So, you know, I don't have any arguments there. But he comes with 0 accessories. Like, what you're seeing is what came in the package. So, you know, if you're ordering them online, sometimes, which I did, I pre-ordered them, you know, and they didn't show them with any accessories, but I thought, well, they'll probably come with a Batarang or something. Nope, nada, nothing. On top of that, if you'll notice, he has 2 punchy hands or 2 fists. And that is really kind of inconvenient because he can hold nothing. So this Batman is going to be a brawler in your Curl collection no matter what, because he can't do anything but punch. So those are my couple downsides. I mean, overall, I'd probably say the figure looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that part of it. I mean, the look, obviously 90s Batman, you know, this is classic comic Batman to me, and I love this. This is, you know, my Batman. But the punchy hands and the ankles, and you even have some, you know, they put the, and I think you guys just watched me break that on camera, so, oh, nope. Good enough. So that's good to know that the wrists are on little pegs. So they could have included another set of hands, maybe some inventive, you know, they do have that little, you know, the pivot joint in there. You guys almost got to see me cry on camera there. That would have been something. But you know, overall, I like the look. I like the logo, the colors, everything. Great. All except for the hands and the ankles and the lack of accessories. You know me, I'm an accessory junkie, so you know, that brings them down a notch. I'd probably go 8 out of 10, just because you know, those couple of things. I mean, you could have a really great Batman figure if he had some different hands and just a little bit more posable on those ankles. And you know, I could probably loosen that ab joint up. So your mileage may vary there, but the lack of accessories and the fists really don't speak Batman to me. I mean, you've got a utility belt for all his gear. So anyway, this is John saying peace out and enjoy, and remember to have your pets spayed or neutered.